and the ALİEN, Part 2, page 108. And they both ran into the shining spacecraft to take a journey to the stars. After a while, Alan saw a strange yellow and blue planet. Zogel said, "This is Pegasus 5. It's my home." The spaceship landed. Alan looked around him. Everything was strange. The sky was yellow and blue. There were two suns, one red and one green. The colors were amazing. They went to Zogel's house. It was very strange, like a large metal cube. They went inside. All the walls inside were made of glass. The doors opened automatically. There was a big room downstairs with a huge screen on one wall. Zogel touched the button. The screen came to life. Zogel could use the screen to take his friends and family. "Wow," thought Alan, "that's amazing." Suddenly Alan heard a noise. It sounded like mew in a high voice. He turned round and saw a cat. But it was no ordinary cat. It was a purple with silver eyes. "This is Zippy. He is a cyber cat." "A cyber cat? What's that?" "Well, he is just like an Earth cat, only he can fly around in space." Zippy looked at Alan and then flew into the air vertically. He went to sleep on the ceiling. Outside the house, there was an amazing garden. All the trees and flowers had strange colors like blue or silver. "Come on, let's go and see my friend," said Zogel. They landed in front of a large silver-gray building. They went inside. "This is our fun club," said Zogel. They went into a large room. It was filled with creatures of various shape, color, and size. Some of them were fat and hairy. Others were tall and thin with silver antennae. They had different colored arms and legs which were long or short. They had no ears or 5 ears or 10 ears. They had purple faces and orange toys. They had one large eyes or 6 eyes all around their heads. They were one color or multicolored. It was just an incredible sight. "These are my friends Spookle and Globo," said Zogel. Alan shook hands with a very large green spiky Alan with 3 eyes and a small purple-colored creature with 5 arms. "Pleased to meet you," said Alan. Spookle and Globo smiled at him. The aliens danced around to strange music and chatted to each other. Alan watched in amazement. He had never seen dancing like this. After a while, Zogel said it was time to go home. They went back to his house in the flying silver car. They went into the house and Zogel switched on the large screen. There was a message. It said, "Alan, come home wherever you are." Zogel pressed another button and Alan saw a picture of his parents. His mom was crying and his dad looked terrible. "This is Earth TV," said Zogel. "They are looking for you." Alan wanted to cry. "I must go home," he said. "Yes, I know," said Zogel. They took the flying silver car back to the spaceship, and in no time at all, the spaceship landed back on Earth. Alan walked down the silver walkway for the last time with a tear in his eyes. "Goodbye, Zogel." He could see Zogel's face looking out of the window of the spaceship. There was a tear rolling down his face. "Come back one day," called Alan. "Yes, I will," replied Zogel. Alan set off towards the garden of his house and saw a big dog, Spot, running towards him and barking happily.